From the KDLM studios, it's time for Hodge Podge, presented by Partnership for Health and airing on Lakes TV3.
Good morning. Welcome into Hodge Podge. It is Tuesday, this 25th day of May. I'm Joel Ketke. We are brought to you each and every Monday through Friday by the fine folks at Partnership for Health. Speaking of which, as I look at my Zoom screen here this morning, man, we got a whole crew of people with us here today. And we're always excited to chat. We've got Karen Nitzkortsky with us this morning, Karen Pfeiffer as well, and Tracy Noser with us as well. Karen, let's start off talking with you, all of Karen. Well, I've got to say hi to all the Karens this morning. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
That's good.
Great.
That's good. That's
Thank
good.
you.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Karen, we're going to start off with you. You wanted to recap the Bike to School event.
I did. A lot of kids rode their bike to school on May 5th, which was National Bike to School Day. And we just want to really encourage as much movement as we can get. And this year, everybody's itching to get out of their house. And as we slowly get back to normal activities, one of the things that we hope continues is more people are outside and doing things and have been during COVID. And we just really want to encourage safe biking. And we want to thank all the people that participated in National Bike to School Day.
Another topic of discussion, of course, summer is here. It's the summer school food program.
Yes, during COVID, all schools went to offering all meals that they provide, breakfast and lunch, for free. The USDA was gracious to provide that, and that will continue through the summer. And there are all 3 school districts in Becker County are offering free food for pickup. And if you give me just a minute, I'll walk through those. So in Detroit Lakes, starting June 9th through August 11th on Wednesdays, pickup will be available from noon to 5:30, and that will be at the Central Kitchen at M-State, Detroit Lakes campus. They need to sign up, and they can do that on the website of the school district. There's a link under the food service section of the website. So free meals, pick up for the whole week, once a week, noon to 5:30. Lake Park Audubon, they're running meals from June 17th through August 12th. And they also need to sign up in advance, and they can go to the district office or check out the Facebook page or the school website. There'll be once weekly bundled meal distribution on Mondays. So that would be beginning June 17th. And there's 2 options for pickup, 11 to 1 at the elementary in Audubon, or at the evening, 4 to 6 p.m. on Mondays at the high school. And then Frazee, you can pick that meals up every day, Monday through Thursday, from 11:30 to 12:30. And that's starting June 13th, and it's at door 20 of the high school. That's a lot of information.
That's good.
Yeah, free meals. I mean, it's great. And so we need to thank our food service directors and the food service people who have been working so hard during COVID, and just to keep this going all summer long after they've been really challenged to do their work differently during COVID. So thanks to school food service people everywhere.
I would second that. They do a great job. Karen, can you update us on the workplace wellness?
I can. We have 3 new area businesses that are from Becker County that are joining the already 24 partners that we've worked with over the years. One is Lakes Crisis and Resource Center. And then we have 2 other organizations that actually work throughout Northwest Minnesota: the Land of Dancing Sky Area Agency on Aging and the University of Minnesota Extension. They're SNAP educators. I want to give you one nugget. The average person makes 227 food decisions daily. Think about that. 227 decisions a day about food. So adults spend a large portion of their day at work. So think about how many of those decisions are being made at work. So they're an ideal environment to promote healthy foods, such as a healthy snack station or healthy vending.
I think I have that decisions before noon each day, to be honest with you. That's just the way it goes some days. We appreciate the update. Karen Pfeiffer with us as well from Ascension, Becker County Energize. And if you like fresh produce, you like fresh stuff, Detroit Lakes Area Farmers Market. Karen, tell us about the Farmers Market.
You bet. Yeah, we've had a great partnership this year between a lot of different agencies, including Mojave, Ottawa, the U of M Extension, Minnesota, Essentia Health, the Farmers Market, really trying to think about how can we be innovative and think about expanding access to fresh food, especially for people in need. With COVID, we have seen a significant increase in the amount of food needed, or people that are not able to purchase, especially fresh local food. And so they've done a great job working together, and you can go to the farmers market now every Tuesday or Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're located in People's Park, which is over by the beach in Detroit Lakes, kind of next to, or kitty corner from the Zorbas. Most people know where that is. And they do just a really nice job. They've got a lot of vendors and all different types of foods, and beyond produce, sometimes they have other goods. And so it's a great way to get outside, get active, go purchase really healthy, locally grown foods and support our farmers. They're also implementing where this year you'll be able to use your EBT benefits if you have those. So anybody will be able to shop at that market.
I am a jam and jelly guy, and that's why I love going to farmers markets throughout the entire area. And I'll tell you why. Because my grandmother was a great maker of jam and jelly, and I don't do it very well. I just don't. So I do. I like to go out to all the area farmers markets and see what people have. And that's a nice thing about the farmers market is you get to try and sample all kinds of different things. And if you like it, you come back the next time and you buy more. And boy, I tell you, I always, and I'm gonna probably get in trouble. I look for the older gals that are selling jams and jelly. I'm just going to be honest, because I figure they've got more experience than the rest of the people out there. And guess what? I'm 100% on those. Every one I've purchased has been fantastic. So Karen, great information on making sure folks check out the Detroit Lakes Area Farmers Market. Can you update us a little bit on the Frazee Youth Cornerstone Initiative?
Yeah, absolutely. So in Cornerstone and Frazee, it's a community and youth center project really aimed at improving the health of youth in the community. And we've had a number of things going on the last couple of years. And most recently this fall, we were donated a building, which is a great opportunity. And so right now we're looking at renovating that space and working to allocate funds and really think about how do we make it really repurpose it as a great asset for the community that really serves youth and addresses some of the community needs. And all the while we're doing that, we're also looking at how do we create programming and really serve the community and live out our mission. And there's a few things coming up this summer. We're going to have the giant mural wall we created downtown last fall is going to be painted. So that'll be a fun new addition downtown that'll brighten up our community a little bit. We are partnering with the Frazee Community Club to clean up the streets on June 24th at 6 p.m. So anybody who would like to join, we can do that. And then I'm going to turn it over to Tracy, who's going to talk about our youth programming. And the last thing I wanted to mention before we do that is we're also going to launch our outdoor movie theater, which is free will donation. It's located right in town. And we're going to have a flyer with a series of movie nights coming out very soon. You can follow us on Facebook to learn more about what are the movies and when are they going to be held. And you'll be able to, this year, we can actually get out and sit in lawn chairs and not have to worry about having to be in your vehicle. And so it should be a really fun time. We're excited about it. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Tracy.
Tracy, thanks for being with us this morning here on Hodge Podge. Tell us about your involvement with the Cornerstone Youth Summer Programs.
Well, thank you for asking. And I guess I can start by saying that in January, Cornerstone moved into a new phase of their development, and they were able to hire their very first executive director, and that is me. So here I am a few months later, 5 months later, being hired during a pandemic and working from my office. and trying to build organizational infrastructure, and not forgetting about wanting to do youth programming while we're doing the other stuff that isn't quite as fun and glamorous, right? So what we're doing this summer is we're launching our Summer Survivor Kindness is Cool challenge. And what I'll be doing is pulling together a small group of youth as our first youth steering committee to help me shape and develop some youth challenges for the entire community of Frazee that will advance acts of kindness throughout the Frazee community. So it's not fully developed because the one of the premises of the programming is for youth to be at the table developing their leadership skills and doing the who, what, when, where, and hows right along with me. So the steering team and I will be pulling together our vision. And then once we do, hopefully they'll be invited guests on your program someday, hint, hint, right? And they can tell you about the things that they came up with and the challenges, and kids in the community will have this opportunity to not just be kind, but to earn survivor challenge points in the kindness and have some end of the programming opportunities to win some prizes based on their points earned, et cetera, et cetera. So the details are yet to come, but in alignment with our vision and our mission, we're really pulling together a lived opportunity to develop partnerships with the youth and create a healthier community that all kids can participate in this summer by basically taking on challenges that are given out to them on the weekly basis. So that is what Summer Survivor Kindness is Cool is all about.
That sounds like a really great program. And Karen and Tracy and Karen, we've mentioned this before, the old adage, it takes a community to raise a child. And in this day and age with the pandemic, I'm not going to say behind us, but almost behind us, our kids have been cooped up just like the adults have for the last year and a half. Tracy, talk about the importance of providing opportunities for today's young people to do things outside of the school, outside of the classroom, but still be involved with activities that challenge both physically and mentally.
Well, I'll tell you, first of all, one of the challenges that I think we're all ready to overcome is that physical distance this year. And I think that it's always important in the summer to give our youth different kinds of opportunities, some that are like the actual leadership development, but others just the opportunity to get together, to play, to be active, to be seen in the community and not necessarily focused on just schoolwork and sports and whatever. So I think that this gives everybody that opportunity, but now more than ever, I mean, first of all, just from Cornerstone's perspective, we're kind of invisible because we can't get into that physical structure yet. So we really want the youth to start to know us as people, especially me, because I'm brand new and most of them don't know who the heck I am. Nobody knows who the heck I am yet. So I'm really excited now that things are moving forward with COVID and our social distancing is getting kind of limited. We can actually be around each other again, that I want to be with some youth. I want to meet community members. I want to see and be present in your community. So that I know for myself is going to feel good, but it's going to feel good for youth, I believe, to once again have opportunities that just allow them to be seen as responsible and responsive and good citizens in your community. There's so many people that want the best for them. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity.
I would agree wholeheartedly. We are going to take a break here on Hodge Podge. When we come back, we're going to chat with Karen and Karen about Surge. Stick around. Back with more Hodge Podge right after these.